What makes a true superhero? It's not flight or strength. It's resilience, empathy, and pure heart. Discover the unbelievable true stories of ordinary people doing the extraordinary. "11 family members were trapped, and every second felt like forever. Then help arrived, not just from officers, but from ordinary people who refused to walk away. In moments like this, humanity is the greatest hero."
Yeah, you okay?
The moment the suspect took off, this 20-year-old didn't stand on the sidelines. He jumped in to help officers, proving that courage isn't about wearing a badge. It's about stepping up when it matters most. That's the kind of courage you can't teach. While others were still processing what was happening, he was already taking action to save a life.
There's still someone in there.
How we doing, sir?
Hey, we got fire department in there. Going down. He's got to get out.
Come on out. Just watch my stuff.
Take your vest.
Don't get too close. That guy's going down. Here, come towards me.
A car sank into the pond, and every second mattered. Without hesitation, firefighters and police officers formed a human chain and pulled the driver to safety. Sometimes the strongest lifeline is simply people refusing to let go.
Nobody else is in the car right now? There we go.
Most people would have ridden past. Instead, this cyclist became exactly what the moment needed: a hero. It proves that greatness isn't about what you ride, but why you stop. A routine subway stop turned into a race against time. After a man fainted and accidentally knocked a woman onto the tracks, passengers reacted instantly, signaling the train driver just in time. Their quick thinking turned a near tragedy into an incredible rescue. That's what real heroes look like. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is quietly choose to care.
I know, buddy. I'm gonna get you out. You're hot in there. I get it. Back up, buddy. Back up. Good boy.
The glass could be replaced. A life couldn't. As the temperature climbed, the officer didn't waste a second, breaking into the SUV and rescuing the trapped dog before it was too late. Real heroes know what matters most.
There we go.
I ain't got shit on me, bro.
You're hurting him though.
I'm not hurting him.
Just secure him. Secure
I'm not hurting him.
him.
I'm not putting an extra.
Yeah, but you're hurting.
Can you go and get my wallet out?
I ain't got shit.
You're hurting him though.
I'm not hurting him.
Just secure him. Secure
I'm not hurting him.
him.
At first, it looked like a man was attacking a teenager. Then the full story came out. He was reportedly an off-duty officer stopping a teen who allegedly had a knife and had threatened others.
These fucking guns on me, bro. Watch.
Pressure doesn't build character, it reveals it. This person stayed calm, acted fast, and showed the kind of courage that truly earns respect. One bite changed everything. When the man suddenly began choking, Officer Bassoon stepped in, performed the Heimlich maneuver, and saved his life. He came to deliver a package, never expecting to need help himself. When the customer saw him struggling in the brutal heat, she rushed outside with water and compassion. Sometimes the greatest delivery is kindness. Looks like Batman clocked in for his shift. No cape required. Just the courage to do the right thing. As the wind fueled the flames, these strangers refused to back down. Standing shoulder to shoulder, they fought together with nothing but determination and courage. Real heroes don't always wear gear. They show up when it matters most. There was no time to think, only time to act. In just a few short seconds, his courage changed everything. Real heroes are the ones willing to make the right decision when every moment counts. They didn't hesitate to help, lifting a wheelchair user onto the bus with care and teamwork. Their kindness was inspiring, but the real goal is a world where no one has to be lifted at all. That's the thing about loving a dog. When they're in danger, instinct takes over. The cold doesn't even cross your mind. You just go. The protester was running, and every second mattered. Then one driver made a split-second decision that changed the outcome. Sometimes courage isn't loud. It's knowing exactly when to step in. One simple act of kindness can brighten not only someone else's day, but yours too. That's the beautiful thing about helping others. Instead of writing a ticket, the police officer brushed the snow off the car by hand. One small act was enough to remind everyone that sometimes a meaningful lesson is worth more than a citation.
I am. Told you.
Hi, Cody!
Make sure you ask before you do anything, okay?
If you've ever wondered why kids think garbage truck drivers are superheroes, this is your answer. They don't just collect trash, they create unforgettable smiles.
Oh, it's the garbage truck! It's stuck!
What do you say?
Thank you!
What do you say to them?
Thank you!
Fixing power lines is their job. Taking the time to rescue a frightened cat was their choice. That's what makes this moment so special. They walked in with nothing but good intentions, and they left behind a memory that will last forever. These students proved that you don't have to do something huge to change someone's day. One slippery road, one out-of-control car, and one guy who refused to stand by and watch. That's courage in its purest form. Never underestimate a small act of kindness. The size of the gesture doesn't matter. The kindness behind it is what people remember. When every second counted, strangers didn't wait for someone else to act. They came together, flipped the overturned car, and rescued a trapped woman before first responders arrived. That's what humanity looks like at its best. Leave it to these garbage truck workers to turn an ordinary school day into a celebration. Sometimes the best memories come from the most unexpected people. Everyone imagines how they'd react in a crisis. She didn't imagine, she acted. Calm, fast, and precise. Her quick thinking likely saved far more than property. one poorly parked car brought everything to a stop. Instead of arguing or waiting, a group of strangers simply worked together and lifted it out of the way. Sometimes teamwork is the fastest solution. That's the kind of sportsmanship no medal can ever top. Food delivery drivers seriously have superhero timing. Somehow, they're always in the right place when someone needs a hand. What started as a playful morning quickly became a race against time. After Phoenix fell through the thin ice, a firefighter risked the freezing water to bring him safely home. Real heroes protect every life. Refusing to let the man leave, these citizens held him at the scene until police arrived. After everything their community had endured, they chose courage over fear.
O Arthurzinho vai puxar a senhora.
The rescue wasn't about one brave person. It was about everyone doing their part. Staying calm, moving together, and trusting each other made all the difference. That's humanity at its best. Not gonna lie, this had me holding my breath the entire time. Then one kind stranger stepped in, saved the cat, and turned all that tension into pure relief. Moments like this just stay with you. The thief tried stealing an $18,000 robot, but forgot one tiny detail. It only knows the restaurant floor. Good thing people stepped in before this bizarre getaway went any further. Even robots have guardians these days. Sometimes the most terrifying moments are the quiet ones. The water kept rising, the clock kept ticking, and she escaped just before it was too late. These are the people who remind us what humanity is all about. Their kindness speaks louder than words ever could. After hours of exhausting rescue work, one small act of kindness made all the difference. A little boy and his family handed sweets to the firefighters, proving that gratitude doesn't have to be grand to touch someone's heart.
Load it down.
Load it down?
Gotta go through the window.
What started as a routine drive quickly became a life-threatening emergency. As the floodwaters trapped the pickup, rescue crews arrived with calm precision, bringing the driver safely back to shore. Those reflexes were unbelievable. In one split second, that coach proved the job is about far more than teaching the game. It's about protecting the people who play it. One person can only do so much, but together, they lifted that rally car like it weighed nothing. That's what happens when teamwork is stronger than any obstacle. He blocked traffic, walked him across safely, and reminded us that kindness always has the right of way.
Who is this? So excited! Logan! Oh my God! Logan, what are those? There's more.
It started with one small request and a mother's hope. By the end of the day, he had a birthday story that no one in the family would ever forget.
Logan, look!
Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness! Thank you! Oh, look! Oh no, I will. Logan, it's cute! Oh my gosh, is that cute? Yeah. Guys! Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for coming! Say thank you. Thank you guys so much for your service. Thank you so much for all you do. Oh my goodness. Here you go. Thank you so much. What do you say?
We'll say this is 24 yards per second or per hour. Per second is what we want. Okay? Everyone go with that? Start out 24 per hour per second.
Distance can separate families, but it can never weaken love. The moment this father in uniform hugged his child, every mile apart became worth it. Some reunions say more than words ever could. Heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they're just ordinary people willing to get soaked so someone else doesn't have to lose everything. Nobody planned to be a hero that day, but when they heard a kitten crying for help, one girl reached into the storm drain and rescued it. Hair will grow back, but the love behind this moment will never fade. These young men stood with one family in a way they'll remember forever. He cupped water in his hands so the dog could drink. Even the fiercest storms can't wash away humanity. When people stand together, hope becomes stronger than any wind. A runaway truck, just seconds from disaster. Without a second thought, a bus driver climbed through the window and pulled the handbrake in the nick of time. Real heroes don't hesitate. They act when every second counts. Ben may be a great surfer, but even the best can't beat the ocean. Thankfully, the Rest Bay crew didn't waste a second when they saw he was in trouble. That's what real heroes do.
All right, mate, were you by yourself?
Yeah, as if someone knew I went in. But...
Flip it up a bit.
Every second mattered. A man collapsed onto the subway tracks with an oncoming train only moments away. Without thinking twice, the officers rushed in and pulled him to safety before tragedy could strike. Real heroes act when time runs out.
Their lives jumping into the tracks to save his life.
Y'all did a good job.
Thank you. Guys
Really good job.
Starboard side too. Start to do LT everyone.
Just the two of you? Yeah. All right, you guys good? Okay.
Who would have thought a video call could become a lifesaver? Thanks to a resourceful dispatcher, FaceTime helped locate two men stranded on a flipped boat and brought them home safely.
Talk to you guys, brother. Good? You good? All right.
I don't know how life.
Stop! Stop!
One driver spotted a young boy stranded in the middle of the road. Without a second thought, he pulled his vehicle in front of oncoming traffic and helped the child safely onto the sidewalk. Real superheroes don't wear capes. They make the right decision in a split second.
What? Come here! Stay down!
Straight out of an action movie. A thief grabbed an elderly woman's phone and tried to ride off like nothing happened. Plot twist, a nearby stranger chased him down and got the phone back. Guess heroes really don't wear capes. A routine trip to the store turned ugly when a customer suddenly threw a beer in the clerk's face. Before things got worse, another customer stepped in and stopped the alleged attacker. Real superheroes don't wear capes. They simply refuse to stand by when someone needs help. The extraordinary lives inside us all. Every act of compassion builds a better tomorrow. Stay inspired with Karma Caught on Cam. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the very next video.